Do you ever have a day where you just think, fuck it, I can't be asked to do anything. I'm not going for a run, I'm not stretching, I'm doing nothing.
Every day. I can't do it. There may be some days I get up with poopy pants and I'm like, you know what, man? Fuck this, man. Like, why am I having this such a structured life? Why? And I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I'm done with this shit. And I sit around and I say, okay, so you want to be normal. So you just want to be like everybody else that roams the world, not knowing the power that's in them, being fine with being mediocre. I'm like, fuck that, man.
And you have that conversation with yourself every day?
Not every day, it's those bad days.
Yeah.
It's those bad days. I see a whole bunch of people walking around out here who have no idea how talented they truly are. Now I'm talking about talent, like some God-given ability. Talent that sometimes you have to hone, you have to work on, and you have to harness yourself. And they just walk around just on their phones, just clueless to how powerful they are.
Are you sick of feeling like you don't fit in? Like you're alone? Like you don't fit into any of these social groups? Are you fucking sick of it? I know I was. Are you sick of feeling like you're not a part of a group? Well, you shouldn't. You should not feel sick of that. You need to learn how to be yourself and find yourself. When you spend your entire life chasing groups, chasing friend groups, chasing social status, how does that leave you time to find who you really are? Those groups fill in the identity gap for you. They decide who you are. Why would you want that? There is nothing wrong with being alone. Take some time to yourself. Get to know yourself. Get away from these groups. You feel like you're not included in these parties and these activities. These people that are just goofing off. These people that are just partying every weekend, going to the next gathering, going to concerts, hanging out with their boys, their girls. You know what I mean? You feel like you're not a part of that. It feels lonely, doesn't it? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with feeling lonely because you're not included in those. But there is something wrong when you don't accept, especially after hearing this, when you don't accept the fact that those people are in an endless chase until the day they die, trying to fit in with a group, fit in with an identity. They are social chameleons. You don't want to be a social chameleon. You want to be an outcast. Like I'm a part of this group online. Man, Lions Not Sheep it's also a clothing brand as well. Lions Not Sheep, be a lion, stick out. If you're having trouble finding yourself and filling that void of your identity, which the groups were filling for you, then take some time to yourself. Meditate, spend some time alone. Seriously, instead of going out to the party next Friday, sit home, journal about yourself. Identity traits you like about yourself, things you like about other people, things you like about yourself, personality traits, physical traits. Just learn, just get to know yourself. Like if you were going on a date with a woman or a man or vice versa, whatever, it doesn't matter. If you're going on a date with somebody and you wanted to get to know them and you were to ask them these questions, the questions you were to ask them, you need to ask yourself. Start asking yourself those questions. Because just like you want to get to know them so that you can show them love, so you can give them everything, why would you not want to do that to yourself? You get to learn yourself. You get to love yourself. You get to spend time with yourself. You get to develop the love and the relationship with yourself. And once you have that, oh man, you have the key to the universe. Once you know yourself, you can do anything you want. You can make billions of dollars. You can find whatever wife, whatever husband you want. You can do anything. You can find whatever creative process you're good at that will make you successful, happy, fulfilled. You can start a family with this. You can accomplish anything once you find yourself. That's the root of it all. You need to find yourself, find the wisdom within you, and learn how to love yourself. Don't feel bad. Just learn. Until next time.
I know how it feels to be alone. I know how it feels to be around people and feel alone. Like, I'll be around a million people and I'll like still feel alone. Like, even sometimes, like, all right, like I'll go out, even with my own friends, like my previous friends, and I just would feel alone. And I've just, like, you know, I'm in a position now where I was friends with a lot of people and I kind of felt abandoned. I've seen people choose material items over me. I've seen people choose status quo over me. I've seen people like when you give them ultimatums, they just choose everything besides you. So I've just been placed in situations that are very heartbreaking as far as like people, period. So, and they disappoint me. It makes me feel horrible, and it takes my very soul out of me. It breaks my fucking heart.